Toronto Tokyo on the mid lane. I think I'm going to be saying a lot of Toronto Tokyo because I love the nickname, best nickname. Exactly. We've seen in a while. Poyo.
Yeah, he's already used his time walk. A good bit of damage from Collapse, but the turnaround battle there. Poyo secures the first blood onto the Mars, and DY chipping away at Mira. And 2 birds left flying.
That was close. Faceless Void.
They will go for that tier 1 top.
Farming a big stack in the jungle. Like Lashrak could have potentially invaded that. This is where dire Lashrak.
The Chrono. Yeah, Vici defending that top tower. They catch out the Lash inside the Chrono, but the Mars Arena and the defense of the Lash turnaround with a cold embrace there, healing him up. Looks like he's tanky enough for this burst damage from that Purifying Flames, and the Pulse Nova finally bring him down. PYW takes the Lashrak in that 1-for-1 trade of the mid laners. Good dodge on the cookie by Collapse as well. PYW getting tracked back here. There's God's Rebuke and the Spear. Fortune's End and the Horn comes in. They do try and throw the Doom towards them. The kiss is cancelled out though, and this Spectral Horn causing some severe issues here. Still holding Doom. Doesn't get a target to go on.
Oh, Vici Gaming supports were both level 5 there, so there is no Curse. There is no Mortimer's Kisses. Not enough damage to take a fight. We can see the lack of damage inside the Chronosphere. Doom was also not there. My man Old 11 prioritizing creeps over the helping the team. I respect that. You know,
that Doombringer. Spectre still needs to pick up her items. That's the jump. Old 11 gets it off onto the Lashrak. A Curse even going to hold him in place as well. The False Promise very unlikely to keep this Lash alive through all of this burst damage. Oh my god, he still had what, 300 HP remaining, and a deny! Miposhka with a slide deny coming out of the Arena Spear. Supernova in the back, they burst through PYW. Team Spirit, they've turned this one right on its head. Collapse, he wants a little bit more here, but Oracle jumped on by Old 11. The Doom
11 is
back towards him. He's incredibly tanky, but the Sunray with that percentage-based damage under the Spear, there's a final cold embrace here. DUI saving the day yet again, while the Phoenix Dragontail stunned. The raindrops not enough. Didn't get his wand off.
Oh,
Collapse still battling with Old 11. The Doom goes in for round 5.
Oh, that was a good Curse just to buy a bit more time, but the regeneration from Oracle ulti kicked in.
Miposhka is just behind Collapse here. Has the False Promise ready, but he's just pumping heals into him. And you're right, the Chrono lands for the 6th-split Earth. Predicting the move, Miposhka's still going to get picked off by Poyo. And Old 11 slamming him with the Infernal Blade, but they've kept Collapse alive. Kisses come in, but Toronto Tokyo has broken DY and the Arena Spear there, all thanks to Miposhka's sacrifice. Find the Faceless Void, burst him down, and a beautiful fight from Team Spirit. Oracle did buy back for this, but the Horn Jump catches out the Snapfire.
That split Earth from Lashrak actually what's keeping them in this game. Buys a bit more time. They can't focus the Mars. Another good save coming out from Miposhka, and they're gonna go inside the pit. The Spectre still doesn't have Manta style. Only Yasha has enough killable at the moment, so yeah, he will be the one picking it up.
Well, that's because what, Lash is going to be the front liner hitting towers, right?
Yeah, he wants to go in. He deals the most damage right now, so if you respawn with full HP, full mana, they need to be able to get on top of Oracle. Good spear back.
That initiation again. PYW cookies the DK, and the Doom comes out. The Supernova though with a Sunray healing up Collapse. The Kiss is landing. These lava globules destroying the Mars as Toronto Tokyo's gone in pretty wild there. Aegis reclaimed, and they do horn forward. Chrono from Poyo though, onto 3 of them. Miposhka, he walks into the bubble. They can't heal him up, but the man's dodge now. The False Promise comes in time. Clutch move from Miposhka, saves the Spectre. All they'll lose is the Mars.
Yeah, I don't think you go on Lashrak with the Doom. If you can surprise him, stun him before... Oh, they go in one more time.
They do have a DD still on Poyo here, but he doesn't want to jump forward. Winter's Curse in the back lines as Ori slain by Yatoro Spectre.
Phoenix is just ignoring him.
They don't get a kill, and Oracle can wand himself up to half HP again. Old 11, Cold Embrace with a magic burst. Toronto Tokyo dominating.
Oh, he's still chasing.
He wants DUI. He wants DY real bad. He's got Split Earth ready. Lightning Storm sets it up for him. And again, that Pulse Nova just shredding through these Vici Gaming heroes.
That was a weird interaction, Gary, because Phoenix was using Sunray and completely ignored the Winter's Curse that was placed.
Going.
Like, he just keeps on going. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't think it would make too much of a difference, but... Yes, out the ultis, you check the right top corner, only 1 green light available, and that's 1 on Wyvern. So Cheese Aegis plus a Shard picked up. Who did they give Shard to?
Oh, very easy tier 1 take, but Vici Gaming are looking to mount a defense of their tier 2.
It's 3 hits, pretty much, if you count in the double hit from the Echo Saber straight away, and you get like 1 extra hit during the TP, maybe even 2.
That's true.
So yeah, I think...
guaranteed bash,
100% bash chance right there.
Oh, Poyo gets the stack charge on him thanks to this DK
Good
stun. They
BKB.
move on to Toronto Tokyo, and beautiful BKB allows him to keep fighting the Chrono there. Catching Miposhka, the Oracle again, the target they desire. Bashing onto Phoenix now, and Mira's blown up. PYW on a killing spree. Now move on towards the Spectre, who's doomed. Ori there with a splash damage, and 3 heroes slain so quickly. The 4th one of the game, Toronto Tokyo caught up between 2 massive dragons. The Wyvern and the DK.
They'll try to TP out.
They
Curse
got the
will stop it.
Collapse will slip away from danger, but the remainder of his team dead to rights as Toronto Tokyo is caught here. Not a chance of escape. Aegis down, and I only feel like the second life is going to be taken as well. Collapse. What's he up to? The Mars wants to save the Lashrak here?
I don't think he can. Like, Dragonite is a bit too tanky. Faceless Void now going in with that Mjolnir on him. So many procs coming out from it. I'm pretty surprised. Like I said, when they killed the first Roche, that first Roche belongs. If
they hex up the Faceless Void, they could blow up Poyo quite easily with their burst damage.
They could. They have enough damage.
And Roshan being alive means Team Spirit. They pop into the pit. Toronto Tokyo started off.
Chrono in 25.
I don't have it just yet, but Poyo, he's been juked around and hexed. All the chain stuns are coming. Poyo, the cold embrace and the cookie, saves the Faceless Void. Vici Gaming are able to keep him alive, and the DK, he's got his BKB going.
They can hit it.
Try and focus it down. The egg is destroyed. Scrambled eggs for Mira there as it buys back on the Phoenix. But in come the kisses, and Old 11 has secured the kill on the Spectre. Dead for a minute and a half, and Vici Gaming running rampant now through the team fight. Spearing an illusion, collapses, unable to save Toronto Tokyo. Poyo kept up and running by the cold embrace. Time Warp rewind. A dive from the Phoenix, and the Chrono coming in. Poyo has it ready at long last. Time Warp the rest of the damage off, and Vici Gaming with a stunning team fight.
Yeah, pretty much the perfect execution there from Vici Gaming. Faceless Void jumps in. They thought they can burst him. Here comes the Cold Embrace from the Winter Wyvern on top of Holy Locket, pretty much healing him to almost full HP, and now he's gonna be the one picking up that Aghanim Scepter. With their decision-making in the late game has been on point during the Season 2. Let's see what they can do to this Dragon Knight.
Oh, a spear a couple. Cookie on Poyo. Dragon Knight is being pummeled here with the Winter's Curse. On to Collapse means that Vici Gaming once again able to reset and launch the kisses forward. Look at that, lava landing onto the ledge. Collapse has to buy back. Toronto Tokyo has a bit of a save behind him. False Promise and the heals landing. PYW cookies out of the arena, and a cold embrace there onto Ori. Make sure everything's fine. They'll respawn up. The Faceless Void stunned down to that respawn, and the haunt forward. Yatoro wants to keep chasing in. A good spear again, but the cold embrace so powerful allows Old 11 to rejoin the battle. Doom up the Spectre. Poyo rewalk into the fight and clear them up one by one. No more Lash, no more Spectre, and it is GG, game over, with Old 11 getting an ultra kill to close it out. Yeah, the combo that Panel was mentioning. Invoker does go Quas level 1, so we'll see if he goes Quas Wex early and then transitions later into Exhort, because it would have been nice to see some Sunstrike kills early on in this lane stage as they do get a two-man Stormhammer. In comes Yatoro, the cold snap on the DK, and a great pickoff. Old 11 immediately dispatched with by Team Spirit, and that's how you want to start your lane stage when you need to win.
Sir Poyo should be okay. He had a healing salve on AA plus a healing ward, so that would bring him back to full HP. Bottom lane, a lot of harassment coming out onto Yatoro's Sven.
Oh, look
Another
at that.
arrow.
You know what? Knowing that Sven was on cooldown, going for it in this mid lane, they do have this X-Mark with the boat, dodging the tornado, cold snap, keeps him in place. Down just a bit lacking though into the Quas regen of Toronto Tokyo.
Miposhka is always ready for these TP rotations. Whenever he feels that his mid lane is threatened, PYW, there's the stun.
There we go, catch the Invoker. Toronto Tokyo wasn't expecting that. He's going straight into Hand of Midas, so no phase boots, no urn, no drums, straight towards this scaling item on a Quaswex Invoker.
Yeah, very greedy.
They do get a catch. AMP is going to burn through the majority of DK's mana pool, but the Light Strike Array boat connecting means Mars is now the target, stuck in between Vici Gaming's heroes. Mirana TPing. That's quite aggressive. Front lining into the chain stuns, and Vici Gaming get another one. Freebie handed to them. Exhort. Cold snap forward, but a DK blink stun. Ice Blast onto the Invoker as well. Torrent connecting. They've dusted him up and finishing him with a Laguna Blade.
Yeah. Torrent Tokyo. He gets brought down easily. It's just a Dragon Tail stun.
Do they want to fight this? God's Strength, though, he's held in place. Great Light Strike array. The arrow connecting into the back, though, as Poyo front lines. Omni Slash slicing into the Sven. They've soloed him.
He didn't get the Warcry off.
Perfectly targeted by Vici Gaming, and then Poshka's going to fall immediately after. Collapse and Mirror, try an Arena, Spear. Ancient Apparition, the only target they can go for. And that X mark.
One leap left.
Not paying off into the Torrent, but Old 11 there yet again. He starts the fight with a Blink Stun, and bloody well, he ends it with one.
Big AA blast once Dragon Knight initiates. And they can also get another big fight, turn that into Roche easily.
So every kill that Spirit can get, vitally important, especially onto their cores. PYW, though, with boots of travel on this Lina, Windlace as well, incredibly speedy. My goodness, just walks it off. Now Yatoro dragged into the Torrent. Good disarm out of the Deafening Blast, but Sven, he's still trapped here. Old 11 with a stun out, and Poyo comes in to allow Ori to take him down.
We'll clean him up.
Try and extend this one out, and that's why Mirror currently up at the top, cutting waves. We catch on bottom, though. Mars under Moonlight Shadow. DY's coming across. Good spear. Gets him away from the dust there, I believe. Yeah, doesn't get tapped by it, but still with the X mark dragging him in. So that Ice Blast and the finishing touch shatters him.
We need to buy some time. Maybe not an hour, but we need like 15 minutes.
Give us time, please. Oh, these wards.
I was about to say, this
these wards, man.
Scouting them out.
All the lanes.
When they're getting out of the lane, when they're trying to outpush one of the lanes.
If they can get that D ward. Oh, they smoke under dire vision. They know. And look at that preemptive blink torrent from Ori to catch out the blink target. Spear whiffs out inside the arena. Good soulbind, but the BKBs are up for Vici Gaming, so they just slaughter Collapse. And Yatoro, he's got TP at the ready. Miposhka might be caught here. Light Strike array threads the needle between the two of them.
That was so close. Could have been a disaster. If PYW catches him with the Yule Scepter, he will pop a BKB but still die. Maybe gets a return kill. Gonna get it on top of the Davion scale, the neutral item that he's holding.
There's nothing stopping them. They're just diving behind onto Toronto Tokyo. It gets blown up completely. Buy back out of the Invoker, but your racks are still under pressure. Vici Gaming just destroy these structures so quickly with a catapult wave behind them.
They'll set it back quite hard in terms of getting the items. This might be it, Gary. I don't know if they have enough items. They still didn't use their BKBs.
They've got to try. They've got to try. Blink Spear, Cataclysm comes in, down a half HP. They're trying to burst through him so quickly, and they get him with a Deafening Blast. Ori's gone. But Yatoro trading out as Old 11 and Poyo move towards Mirror. Oh, hello, another arena. Where's the spear? God's Rebuke back. Healing ward down. They can't find it just yet. Collapse takes down the healing, and Poyo, he's going to spin back to safety. The right click's on enough while the die back on the Invoker. Great Laguna Blade catch, and the Omni Slash, there's the second one, finds Collapse. A triple for Poyo, and PYW picks up the double.
There it is. They call it. They call it, Gary.
They only had one fight
Gaming,
left.
Not even sweating in this one. This is the Vici Gaming that I expected to see. Maybe not the greatest performance in some of the games.